I don't know why he mutes the thing like that. Anyways, hopefully I'm live. Hopefully you can hear me now. Hey y'all. Bowie, go lay down, bud. Go lay down. I can't hold you right now. You may hear Bowie in the background pitching a fit because I won't pick him up. Don't be alarmed. He is just... Oh wait, I have resin on my hands, bud. Okay. Come here. Oh, okay. So, I hope you all are having an amazing day. What's today? Monday? As amazing as a Monday can be. Does anyone else's dog like to lick the inside of elbows or behind knees? Or is it just this guy? What's up? What's up? Okay. Hi, Sue. What is up, everybody? Holly, Nene, Maria, JJ, Crystal. Are you done? Okay. It's the salt? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Are you good? Can you go, like, be regular? We're not going outside yet. Go lay down. Oh, hey, Kim. I hope you've all had an amazing day. I've had a super busy day. Jeff is on his way to Kansas to do a demo and help a girl who wants to teach classes, Brittany. Well, thank you. So I'm having to like record some demos for them because they want to teach, but need some help with how exactly to do that. So Jeff's up there mentoring, but I'm going to record some videos so that they have something to look back on after Jeff leaves. And yes, he is all by himself. He got there at like 6 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock. I don't know. Anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing KSResin's pastes. I haven't tried these. These are fresh out of the box. I haven't done any off-camera tests or anything like that, so I'll be experiencing them with you guys for the first time ever. Go lay down, boys. So, hi, Christy. No, I do have the resin. I haven't done a demo with it yet. That'll be sometime this week. I'll be doing one of those because I'm almost out of my resin. Anyway, so it's great timing to do a resin demo. I hear that it's like super eco-friendly and pretty similar to stone coats, but I don't know. I haven't tried it out myself, so I can't speak of it either way. What's up, Tina? Roll Tide. So from what I have read, I mean, I've read a good little bit on their website. They don't really give any direction on how to best use their pastes. So I haven't done that much research because I don't know. I don't know. So I have two boards here. I have a black one and a white one. The colors they sent me are Pirate's Blood, which looks black to me. Is Pirate's Blood supposed to be black? I'm going to get this all over myself. I just know it. Just know it. Oh, okay. safety seal. Hi, Rusty. What's up, Jacqueline? I like your new screen name. Maybe this is just a super deep purple, like a plummy. Can you get this open? What do y'all think of the new camera angles? Also, there's a little bit of a smell to them. Not like stone coats, not that stout. I think this is actually black. It is. Yeah, that's black. So I'll use this one on the black canvas I have. But just looking at, there's a slight film in it, and it's fairly thin. So it may act like Stone Coats does, but it has a little bit of shimmer to it. So I don't know. Torn. The base tints are used just like Stone Coats base tints, but the pastes are different than the base. I think all I have are the paste. I don't think I have any of their base tints. Womp womp. That's all right because I have Stone Coats base tints on hand anyways. So I think I'm going to use Dragon Scale, which looks a lot like Turquoise Luster from Just Resin. So that'll be what I kind of gauge the awesomeness or unawesomeness of this color. It looks like these seals are really good to prevent leakage in transit, because you can see that a little bit got caught up on this one. I think while Jeff's out of town, I'm going to attempt an acrylic pour. So I'll probably need y'all's help with that because as you know, not that good at those. So send me your favorite recipes. Like, what do? Do you mix your paints with water? It looks like a thin version of Turquoise Luster from Just Resin. Do you mix with water? Do you mix with glue, Floetrol, silicone or nah? Let me know. What's up, Greg? Doris! Hi, Diane. Did you get a notification today? This one's saltwater. I'll probably also use this one today. I don't know if it's not going to focus. Oh, that last one was called Dragon Scale. I haven't even used these yet, and they're already filthy. This is really nice. Bowie, go lay down. He has so much to say. Well, I haven't tried these colors yet, KSResin, but they look pretty sharp. This looks like Blue Diamond from Just Resin, but a little bit thinner, and so it'll do different things in the resin. I think that's all the ones I'm going to open for right now, but they also sent me Flamingo, which is a little bit brighter on camera than it actually is in real life. And actually, I might use this one as well. So let's go ahead and open it. My favorite teal is probably Turquoise Seas tint from Bowie. Enough. From Color Obsession, but it's transparent. But I feel like, yeah, it's a little bit hotter on screen than it is in real life. I feel like you kind of need some transparency when you do oceans because they're oceany, you know? I'm so glad, Dawn. Oh, we go lay down, bud. What's up, Angel Heart? So today I'm just testing the pastes, but I do have some of their resin as well. I have to finish using this little bit of Stone Coat that I have out, and then I will probably Wednesday, I'll do the resin from KS review. I will get Turquoise Seas back in stock. Color Obsession is promised me that it is going to be soon. I don't know, Nene. We will see if the thinness of it will allow you to use less of the paint. Hi, Dawn. These colors are from KSResin. They sent me these. I did not pay for them. I'm not getting paid to do this review, but I did not pay for these paints. I hope you guys are cool with that. I don't know, some people get upset if you don't like explain whether you paid for things you do reviews on. I don't know. I'm not getting any kind of kickback from these people. I'm just interested in showing you guys what's out there. Also, Bowie says hi again. I know I missed one. Night vamp. Okay, all night vamps. All night vamps. What up, Jen Germs? Is it Lala Nolan? Is that how you say? Either way, I'm glad you're here. I know, Nene, people are silly, but it's whatever. I'm gonna end up with paint on my face. I can feel it already. I'm so glad you do know that, Maria, because you know, we definitely have our favorite things to use on the channel, but we still want to review things and let you guys know what we think about products that are out there. That's not to say that our opinions are, you know, the authority on resin. By no means are we like the only opinions that matter. But you know, we like to test you guys stuff for you guys so you don't have to, you know. Thank you, Nene. All right, Gingerms, I agree. It's good to see new things. All right, so I changed my gloves off because I opened up paint and I'm starting with a whiteboard and I don't want, let me zoom you guys in on that actually. I don't want to stain my board when I move this resin around. Whoops. All right. Ream, I do seal my wooden canvases before I use alcohol ink on them. I seal them kind of the same way I do all of my boards. I paint them with flat white interior house paint, sand it down to the 400 and a 220 grit. Do that again. Flat white interior water-based house paint or Kills, as long as it's flat and white and interior and not latex, but water-based. So do that twice, sand it 220, 400, and then I use spray gesso and then sand it again with a fine sandpaper, and it's good to go. And while it'd probably be okay if you didn't use the gesso, I feel like it keeps the alcohol ink from just soaking into your board as opposed to kind of sitting on top of it like a Yupo or a ceramic something. Anyways, thank you for the question. So helpful to see it put to the Erica test. We'll see if I can make something amazing. I know a lot of people have used this stuff and they love it, so we will see. All right, so I'm gonna just do this as I would any of my other paintings. I'm gonna put some clear down first. I haven't even mixed my colors yet. I got up real early today and got Jeff all packed up to go on his adventure. That was my morning. All right, so as you guys know, I don't use that many colors and I'll probably stick to negative space because I want to do it just as I would any other time. I think I mixed up too much resin for these two little canvases, so we may end up doing 3 pieces tonight, people. Yeah, I say. Mary, send me an email and we'll get you the right crimson color for Alabama. I'll be at the Bradenton class, Michelle. Okay. So I am going to use my Just Resin Titanium White for this because they did not send me a base tint, and they didn't send me a white either. They sent me an ivory, but it looks more like a silver rather than an ivory, or like a muted pewter or pale platinum. I don't know if any of those make sense, but you know what I mean. So if you've never mixed resin and paint before, these pastes, you want to stick to about 10% paint to resin ratio. And I assume that's the same thing with these ones from KS, but I couldn't find any direction on the website, so I don't know. Chrissy, he has driven up to Kansas because he is helping some ladies up there that want to start teaching, but they don't really know where to get started on teaching. So Jeff packed up a whole bunch of like resin kits and shot up there to help them out. Full service friends we are. I said that all backwards, very Yoda-esque. Hi, Linda. Okay, so this first color I'm going to mix up is the Dragon Scales, I believe. Yeah, Dragon Scale. And it's the one that looks a lot like the Turquoise Luster. Like if I didn't know better, it like if I saw this jar just sitting out, I would swear that that's what color this is. And these jars are about the same size. No, they're about the same size as my, oops, that wouldn't tell me much. They're maybe a slightly smaller or exactly the same as my Just Resin ones. So I would say that they're 50 grams. And while I said that it was thinner, I think it just separated a little bit because now that I've started mixing it up, it's definitely pasty. So I'm going to stick with the 10% rule on this as well. Don't forget you can always add more paint. It's impossible to remove paint. If you put too much paint into your resin, it may make it set up really fast, or you'll get like this marshmallow fluff consistency, which is not a good time. You just want enough in there to make it opaque. So Nene, I got these off of Amazon, and I believe I searched like makeup spatulas. I'll find out and I'll link them in my Amazon link down below if you like. So that was Dragon Scale, and then let's also do Salt Water. This one looks like Blue Diamond from Just Resin. No! Fine. Just spilled my little spatulas. So yeah, this one's also thicker than I thought it was. I know, that's what she said. I know. So whenever I am mixing my colors, I like to stir my paint up just a little bit because you never know if anything is separated, and these colors were made to be used with everything well incorporated that's in the jar, or else why would they mix it into the color? So always mix it up a little bit so that you can make sure you get the best results of whatever color you're working with. No matter what brand it is, that's always a good rule to go by. I feel underdressed for this chat. What's up, Clara? I am recording demos today, so I got a little bit fancy. Hey, Mara. yeah, it looks pretty much like Blue Diamond. I did link KS resin paints down in the description box below this video. What's up, Julie? Linda, Rusty. Said hi to you guys already, but you popped up right when I was on a hi everybody mode. What is this? Ooh, I have some color obsession. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of dark turquoise in there because it's my favorite and I can do what I want to do. If I can get it open. Struggle bus is for real for me today, you guys. This is my all-time favorite color. I don't care what happens anywhere in the world. I don't foresee this color ever not being my all-time favorite. Ever. Hi, Gary. Hi, Scarlett. Thank you, Clara. So Laura Taylor is on her way to Dallas, Texas to see me and the boys. Super excited because I haven't seen her in like a year. I'm going to try to convince her to do a video with me, y'all. Thank you, Doris. So we got our resin down already. Let's heat it up just a little bit and get going. I have my heat gun on high. It's an HG6618. I have it linked down in my Amazon link down below. I didn't mix any gold, but it'll be fine. Okay, so let's do this dragon scale first. Since I'm going to do negative space, I'm not going to pour very thick lines. In fact, that's probably slightly too thick. I'm going to make 2 whites. One of them is going to have some this white in it. Just a little bit. Just a dollop of daisy. Thank you, JJ. It actually might be too much dollop. So it's important if you use the base tints not to put too much of it in your resin, because if you do, your cells won't stay. Okay, I'm going to just manipulate this around real quick first so that we can see how this resin works. I mean, not this resin, this paint looks without anything else. So let's see what happens if we just heat and tilt it. Already have some cells popping up. So that's a good sign. Very nice. Hi, Robin. You're not too late. Rod, how are you? And they definitely seem to, the colors work well together. See how they kind of like fade into each other? Granted, I did hit it with a good amount of heat, but I think it's important that the colors work well together. All right. So now I'm going to see if they work well with other brands. I'm really happy about how these Bowie here already in there. how well these colors just celled up. I'll do the same thing with just the heat gun instead of the torch, just to see if there's a difference. I don't have my platypus attachment over here, so it doesn't sell as much with the heat gun, but it's still pretty. All right, now let's add a little bit of other. I'm so glad you liked it, Diane. Let's see how well it works with friends. Thin this guy out just a little bit more. How could I not have any swiping paper over here? I know, prepared as usual. Okay, I still want these paints to be the star of the show. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more. This is absolutely not gonna be a negative space at this juncture. So yeah. So far it looks like these paints play really well with others, which is a great sign. I don't know why I swiped the white over the other colors, like I'm new here. Nene, come over. We'll have a swipe lesson, just mano a mano. Aw. Hug him for me, Holly. That's super sweet. So they do look like they work well with others. This one has the just resin titanium white over top of it, and then the base tint under. This one just has the base tint under. I am not mad at these paints, KS. Now I'm even more excited to try out the epoxy they sent me to review for you guys. If someone ever buys this piece, they're gonna have all of the Bowie hair in it. I don't know how so much of him got in this piece, but it's there. Usually I would want to work this piece for a while until it's exactly what I feel like it should look like, but I'm kind of okay with where it's at right now, except for this. But I don't know. Hmm. So, probably about to call it finished in a second. All right. That happens to me all the time. Diane, what are we voting for? So, being human, the type of white you use will help you to get different types of cells. Like these ones came from a mixture of just resin titanium white and stone coat this white base tint, as did these. Also these. And these little frothy ones are from just resin. The bigger ones are the base tint. Hi Larry, how are you? Susan, I told you, whenever you want to come over and practice, you can have a swipe day. Okay, set these colors aside and do new colors for the black background. I am using stone coat resin for this, so I've got forever working time. So I painted these to send to a client, but I stacked them before they were 100% dry, so it looks like that. Okay. Let's do some flamingo. A comb to spread resin. I have. I use a notch trowel, which is similar when I do countertops. And back when I first started playing with resin as opposed to acrylic pours, I used a silicone comb to do the feather. I did a feather one time and used a comb for that. And people keep asking me to try the, what's it called? I think they call it a chameleon swipe or chameleon pour, but it looks like corn on the cob to me. And that sounds so bad, but that's what it reminds me of. So that's on my to-do list as well. The color art contest. Oh, I think I have a painting in that too. Also, Clara, I entered your mermaid. Sorry. What's up, 755? So this is 007 by Color Obsession, which I have a few left in stock right now. I'm waiting on another order. Sorry about that. Diana has sticky hands. Erica recommends later, give an update on laptop. How far up was it? I'm glad you're here, Julie Rath. Diane, step away. Those are the only ones I saw. Diane. Is the two that said go back and read and also step away. I do have some of those flakes in stock as well from Color Art. I'm trying to like carefully mix this 007 so I don't get molten gold everywhere. Bye, Carrie. All right, let's do pink. I actually have some hot pink with me from Just Resin as well that I haven't used in a long time, so I'm gonna drop some of that in there too. I'm gonna have a lot of resin left over. This may be a 3 painting type of night. Yellow. If you do get this hot pink from Just Resin, it is fluorescent, so it glows under black light. Also, it's slightly transparent. Not all the way, it's just slightly. What's up, Lost Art? Sour cream. That's awesome, Lisa. I don't know if mine's in there. I know I sent her like pictures. I was not very descriptive in my tell me what you used and describe the artwork. I didn't do that very well. What does ADC stand for? I have no idea. Exactly, sour cream. Sounds good, 755. I saw someone do a freeform. This hot pink is just fire. It'll complement the flamingo really well. Oh, awesome, Lisa. I can't remember what I was saying. What's up, Ocean? I use the KSResin now. I'm out and back to art resin. Yeah. This is not the proper color for this piece. Oh, I guess I need some base tint too. Dang it. Diane, hopefully I can scroll up and find the laptop update. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to just text you and figure out what was said. So I'm gonna see how the base tint mixes in with some of these KS resins, because you guys know that a lot of times I'll mix a little bit of the base tints into other colors so that I can get those colors to do the large cells instead of just the elegant frothy cells, which we figured out that these guys do. These guys sell really nicely. This looks like shiny shimmery tar, which is awesome because that's what black paint should look like. So this has a little bit of a luster to it, just slightly. That's awesome, Diane. You can, Helen. Where do you live? Same, Rod, same. Oh, the artwork. So I saw someone do a sugar skull, like freeform geode style sugar skull, and now I'm lightly obsessed with it, and I'm gonna have to try it for myself. I'll tag, or I'll shout out whoever it was that I saw. It was in Resin Art Worldwide group, I think, that I saw the person that did it. I'll have to go back and see what their name was. That base tint didn't take out any of the shimmer that's in these. Oh, I also wanted to, that's fine. So because there's this gap of color on this side, that's where I'm going to make sure my color goes through. Thanks, Random. Night, Tina. Hi, Sandra. Bye, Holly. What's up, M? Night, Hudson. There's so many of you guys that I'm looking forward to meet one day. Like, that's one of my favorite things about going on the road and teaching classes is finally getting to meet so many of you guys. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty much a homebody. I don't want to be away from my studio. I don't want to be away from the boys. But getting to meet so many of the fam just makes it awesome. Oh, awesome. I'm flattered that I made the finals, but low key, I really don't want to win. I mean, I love winning things because I'm a super competitive person, but I really hope someone that like really needs a whole bunch of paint wins, because I've been there where, you know, you have a desire to create, but the funds aren't really there to do it. So I really hope that somebody wins that, like, I don't know how to say that without sounding bratty. I really want someone to win that really needs those materials, you know? So, so if we win, I'm just gonna donate all those supplies to, I'll just recontest them, you know? Nene, I will come through Virginia, swear. Crystal, I hope we make it to Canada. I would love to go to Canada. Hey, Scarlett. All right, first color down is Flamingo. It is already too wide of a pour for negative space, so I'm probably going to lose this battle too. So it's a little bit hot on camera. It's slightly more muted in real life. But all three of these cameras are very consistent on this color being this color, which is fine. That's probably what I'll do, is just do another contest to get, like, I'll leave the box locked up and just send it to whomever wins my contest, which will probably be just another like color art contest. I think I'm going to put some white in this too. This is just resin white. Not a lot, just a hint. Well, should I win, and there are a lot of awesome entries already, should I win, look forward to another giveaway or contest. All right. Now I'm switching between torch and heat gun tonight for some reason. I have no idea. It's not for any reason in particular. Typically, I'll use the torch when I want to do waves, like frothy situations. I agree, Ocean. I wish I had like the restraint to just leave a pour like this. One day, I will. So I think I mixed too much base tint because it's already reacting. See how it's already selling up right there and I haven't really done anything? That kind of worries me, but one day I'll do one that's, I just leave like that. What's up, senior? I haven't done this palette in a long time, and it's always been one of my favorites. I think it was one of the first pours I ever did was this palette. Like successful pours. The very first pour I ever did never set up, and I'm still scarred. Probably for life about that. But my first one that never set up was very mermaidy, oceany. I pulled that way too fast, but I love how this pink over the white made it kind of glow. Now I'm gonna have to try that again. I love doing something and loving it and trying to recreate what it is that just happened, even though recreating anything in resin is like the most uphill of battles. I'm gonna move even slower. Yep. Love that. Look at that. So this paper is very similar to freezer paper. It's just a little bit thicker. I'll do a sugar skull. Oh, right, Lynn. I learned all of the things from that pour that never set up. I love double cells like that where there's a ring of another color in it. Okay. Well, now I want to do a whole nother black one. Okay. So let's put some of that awesome on this side. And try to add more glow over from our. I'm gonna heat it just a little bit because it's not really, I'm having to pull it really slow. Which I should have been going even slower apparently. So I didn't use any, well, I guess the hot pink from Just Resin is a glow, but the colors I used are Flamingo from KSResin, hot pink from Just Resin, 007, Pirate's Blood is the black, and I mixed a little bit of that black base tint in it to get my cells, and then another color. Did I say 007? What's up, Don? Hey, Kim. Thank you very much. So I've already strayed really far from making this a negative space. So what I'm going to do is probably a super tilt here in a minute, but I wanted to do another one of these guys. Really loving this color palette. It's a little bit busy for my taste, so I'm gonna just stretch it a little bit. So I'm heating in front of the resin that I want to fall off, just to help it to move more easily. And I'm gonna let just the ends of this color go over the edge so that when it comes back this way, it'll pull. Also, tilting helps your other cells to grow larger, which is super fun. Actually, I think I'm gonna let just a little bit more tilt off. Careful when using a torch, by the way, so that you're not scorching your resin, because that is not a fun day when you're basically picking resin scabs off your artwork because it's scorched. So I really like this area, so I'm not heating around it, I'm just heating this area. So this is going to basically stay still, and this is going to go ahead and tilt it off. It's one of my favorite things about this resin is the control. Much better. There. Night, Dawn. Thanks, Mike. I practice my stretches when I can. I'm going to throw some veins of gold in there because I do what I want and it's my party. I'm going to hit that gold with a little bit of heat and help the little flecks come up because it is a metal flake gold. So when it thins out, it has little flecks that come bubbling up to the surface. So it is a little bit busy for my taste, but in all, I'm not mad at it. And I'm definitely not mad at these KS colors. So what's your working time with your resin? I can usually get about 2 hours out of this particular resin. It all depends on what temperature it is in your studio. I don't want to pour over one that Jeff just did. I know I've got one somewhere that I don't mind pouring over. I have to have some somewhere. This'll work. This is a super old one. It's actually a canvas too, so let's. I'm just gonna pour all of the leftover colors on this one. So I mixed this resin before the live feed even started, and I've been on the feed for an hour. So, and it's not even warm yet. Once resin starts to set up, you can tell because it'll start to heat up because science reasons. And it is not there yet. So I know I have at least 30 more minutes generously. Alrighty. What should I do with this? How should I pour this? What do you guys think? Crystal, come to one of my resin classes. Should I do a dirty pour, ring pour? I don't know about a ring pour. There's a lot of resin here, and that might be, I mean, a lot of different colors. So it may get too busy. If I can brighten this up a little bit. See you, Mike. Give it up. Anyone else have issues getting gloves out of a glove box? Like, I feel like I would be more inclined to buy gloves from a company that like doesn't basically tie every one of the gloves in a knot before stuffing it in that tissue box receptacle. Dirty and coasters pour and swipe. Dirty, dirty. Maybe we'll end up in Ontario before too long. I've never been to Canada, so I'm always down to travel in new places. Okay. Let's see what we got. Blues and pinks and golds. I have a whole lot of gold left. I have no idea why I made so much. If you guys ever do anything with a metallic color like Mayron or the 007 or even the silver, use it very lightly because it will take over 100% of the time. All right. Harbor Freight never had a problem. I swear they like just ball them up, tie them in a knot, and just stuff them as difficultly in there as possible. So if you try to take one out, either they all come out or you rip a thumb off. Right, Ocean? Well, that makes sense, Clara, but I don't know if you noticed, but I don't think very far ahead. Okay. So let's put some, that is not a color, of the Just Resin white on the bottom. So whenever I do dirty pours, I like to pour thick quantities of color, like instead of doing like a little bit of 3 different colors stacked like 7 times, I'd rather just do those 3 colors poured in like 2 times each instead of like 8 times each. I don't know if that even makes sense. In my head it makes sense. So you're pouring more for each time instead of like a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. In my head, I feel like that's when you get less busy, dirty pours. That could be absolutely, completely, 100% wrong. But in my head, I feel like that's a thing. Throw that 007 on like I stole it. Oh. It never turns out well for me when I'm just like, all of the 007. It just doesn't turn out well. What color should we add next? A little bit of black. Don't mind if I do. Dollop. Then let's add some flamingo. Flamingo, flamingo. Hopefully that won't get too cloudy with that black paste next to it. Fun fact, whenever you do dirty pour, you don't want your colors to sit for too long because I feel like the longer they sit together, the greater risk that they're gonna like mix with each other and get muddy. At least in my head, that's the thing. I don't know. Ooh, I didn't want to put hot pink right there. I wanted to put that turquoise color. No. I know I dropped something. Oh, I forgot about dark turquoise. Yeah, I have a lot more colors left than I thought I did. I try to do dirty pours with like just alcohol. Nope. What is that? Acrylic. was never gorgeous. It was always mud. But I'm going to try to do an acrylic pour this week. So if you guys have the best recipe ever for getting a successful acrylic pour that doesn't turn into all of the mud, let me know your recipe. Need to know the secrets. Thank you, Diane, for that reminder for everyone to leave me their thumbs. I need your feedback, people. And by feedback, I mean thumbs. All right, got every last drop out of that guy. What else? Let's do some dark turquoise. I have a little bit of this other white. I'm not sure which one this is. I think this is the Stone Coat white. I'm half excited and half scared about how this is going to turn out. And then the hot pink. Forgot to add all that gold in there. Let's just add some right here. Have you done acrylic and paste and resin together? Are you talking about mixing in one color acrylics and paste? Bowie, stop. Hi, Pamela. No worries. Black base tint. No, this is Pirate's Blood. All of my colors aren't going to fit in this, but it'll be fine. I'll find some way to add out all of the rest of it in there. That's what you said. Okay, just a little swirl. All of the colors. I'm scared. I'm very sure that it could have been more beautiful had I chosen my application better. What's up, Christy? So let's just add some fire and hope for the best. I'm also gonna just throw this over here since we're swiping down this way. And I'm not swiping, tilting down this way. Of course, there's gorgeousness in here. Whatever. And it looks kind of dark up here, so I'm just going to run some of this pink through it. Try to brighten it up some. All right, now we can get on with it for real. Definitely got kind of dark on some of these corners, but it's fine. Well, you guys, I am not mad at this dirty pour. They're usually not my forte. But this one is not bad. Is it cheating to like add color like this instead of like in the dirty pour? It's probably cheating. Oh well. It does look outer spacey, doesn't it? It's outer spacey, but then I just added an aqua wave to the outer spaciness. All right, there are some floaters in here. No idea how that happens sometimes. It's definitely an improvement of what was on this canvas before. Thanks, you guys. I'm just gonna add some gold through it and call it finished. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a close up. I wanna know what you think. Those are my least favorite parts. Those are fun. This like intergalactic area is super fun. Sorry about that camera reflection. It is not very good. Like, how fun is that corner right there? Probably my favorite part of the whole thing. Bye, Janine. Graffiti Galaxy is an awesome name for this piece. So I'm gonna go put it in the dust-free zone. Try not to drip on any of the boys. That would be horrible. Oh, yeah, I don't know how you always find something you're not supposed to chew on, but you are amazing at it. Yes, every puppy has a talent, and his is, what am I not supposed to chew on? I think I will chew on that. Also, he's really good at looking super cute and avoiding getting in trouble. Sickening. How fun is that? All the way around. One day I'll figure out how to, you know what I mean. Okay. Now that I have successfully gotten everything in Jeff's area sticky, hope it's not all sticky. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the feed tonight. It's only an hour and 17 minutes. I did good. I did good. So tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'll be going live early. It will be at 2 p.m. Central Standard, Dallas, Texas, United States of America, Milky Way Galaxy universe time. I think that's clean. Who knows? It's so funny. I would not be like wiping off my stuff like this, because in my world, it's just gonna be sticky. There's no way to have not sticky resin areas. This boy. So, do you ever get fuzzies on your pieces before you put the piece in dust-free zone? Julie, I'm sure I do, but I do my best to get them out before they set up. Like, I usually go back and check on my artwork in the dust-free zone about 20 minutes after I put them in there, so that I can hit it with another round of heat. And because the bubbles will continue to release and float to the surface, so I usually wait about 20 minutes and then, Bowie, what are you ripping up? What are you doing? So yeah, I wait about 20 minutes and then I will check it for fuzzies or hair and pick those out if they're in there, and then hit it with heat. And I usually do that probably 2 or 3 times just for the first hour that it's setting up. Anyways, I'm gonna come swim with you in Hawaii Oceans, where I'm gonna. Anyways, you guys, thanks for tuning in and seeing what we're doing today, even though I'm solo, but I'm not really solo because I have the boys with me, huh? Can I baby kiss? Hey, can I baby kiss? Thank you. Bowie, can I baby kiss? Nope. All right, cool. I feel so rejected. Thank you for tuning in and seeing what we're up to today. Sorry I didn't have the KSResin for this review, but I will have it in the review on Wednesday. So I hope you guys tune in and see that video. Boys. Read all of these things up here. Doink, doink, doink. It is all the ways to get in contact with us other than just being on the feeds, because we go live or post a video every day. If you're interested in some of our resin classes, they are right over here. The Florida one is sold out, but If you're going to be in the area, come by and say hi still, even if you're not coming to the class. Don't forget to vote on the color art competition and be kind to one another. You never know what someone may be going through, so just be kind, smile, be the sunshine in someone's day. Anyways, we love you guys so much. Enough. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow's Tuesday, so it's early. It'll be at 2 p.m. Central Standard, Dallas, Texas, United States time. I gotta take these boys out before they pee on my feet, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh, we said bye. Enough. Boys.